Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of... It's the Pac-Man, making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers in the history of the sport. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Good counter punching. Counter shot lands. Misses with that uppercut. No rest for the weary. Misses with that straight left. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously...
And there's the bell to start round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Nice counter. You can't score with that uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Those counter punches have to hurt. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Back and forth they go. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. One punch could change everything in this battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
That was a terrible round.
Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
That counter punch caught him clean. careful not to punch himself out. Defense is not an option for these two. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Just avoids a left uppercut. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You'd like to see more jabs. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Do you believe what we are seeing? It's always fascinating to watch 2 good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little face.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
And that will do it. What a victory. As we watch it again one more time, Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Even I've got to...
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.